Grand rising to each and every one of you all over the world. I'm bringing good tidings from the Creator that was never created, the one that said the ending from the beginning. I'm bringing good tidings from the God of our ancestors and also our ancestors. Today being Friday 21 or 21st or what have you, February 2025. It's a breaking from here. Yesterday, PATEL was confirmed as the FBI director. Is a pass mark on our side. It shows that we are winning. I know so many persons are not too interested in this. Maybe most of the time, we are likely more interested about what's happening in our state. And one thing I have to enlighten us about is this. You know, we all know what the Westerners have done to us. The main part of the machinery that decimated our society today from this side, because anytime you call on these people, when you say at times, international community, nobody answer you. Because it was one first corrupt. Like as it was created in the book of Psalm 126. Verse 1. It said when God turned the captivity of Zion, they were like them that dream dreams. That's the same thing we are going to be witnessing for as many that is following up. So I do bring about what's happening in America to you, because the light of the world is coming out from that very place. So many of us see today that Baba Musi Babangida is already confessing about the coup d'etat of 1960-something, confessing about what happened to 1993, I think MKO, Abiola and all of that. So that is how it is. A lot of them are paying, they are paying dearly for what they've done already. And you also see recently, talking about USAID, then you also come to our notice how Goodluck Jonathan election was run that bring in Buhari. So all these are the things we have to benefit from it. Don't just be looking at that only your own self-centeredness. It will not make it work. That's why as I'm talking about Cash Patel right now, who is the new director of FBI, you should pray for him, because he's going to work all to Yekorion. Every crime you have been seeing that have been committed, now you want to release them. Every list of the people that supported this buying of people, giving fake injection, where not they cure anything, all the crime you have been seeing, the list where they don't keep before. Jeffrey Epstein Highland, Jeffrey Epstein list. John F. Kennedy, whatever, where they take by up to Martin Luther King and all of that. Now this very woman now, Attorney General, Pam Bondi, now I want release her. So me get my own work, you get on your own to do. So it is hard time every one of us wake up. Every hand should be on deck to make sure we promulgate this very gospel. Because when they do this broadcast, you go come make your mind regret and say, if you dey shout tomorrow, say help, help go come meet you. One that side don't bam now. Now from there, now these people before they give our leaders, the air go make them take the punish us. Now these same bad people where they want raid now, where they don't the raid now. Now it spoil our government, we make our government know they do us better. We be say, man, anytime we go protest, they'll give command, kill them. They'll walk out to the chaos. But the same West here, if you protest, you can even insult the president, nobody they hold you. You know, since they caused this woman, not let me we were of England, he don't take. But do you know, British people have never wanted to put red head on my this thing. At times I had discussion with them and said that woman fuck, don't that shit. But our own, they won't allow us to speak. Now, if you see what's happening in our state today, enemy to a friend, enemy to my friend, a friend to my enemy, or enemy to my friend is also my enemy. You can see what comes out recently. Be that a lot of people choose not to flog it. Me and myself, I will not also flog. More live on like that. All those are some of the things. You can see that a lot of revelations are coming out. And thank God today, every one of us can attest to it that everything we've condemned is gone. And this one will not take us to the topic of today's date, of today. Talking about OKPEBHOLO. They are governor of Edo State. Let me read it to you word by word, or what we are going to be deliberating on today for less than 1 hour. It is breaking from here, only in Edo State. OKPEBHOLO have turned Nini down as a part of legislation and achievement in government. OKPEBHOLO have turned Nini down as a part of legislation, as a part of some of the decorum that a governor, a reasonable governor, should attain to by Nini down. Is a part of his achievement. Is a part of his resume. Nini down. Calling for celebration for 100 days in office. He have nothing to celebrate about rather than e-government the damages. A lot of things that Obaseki created. Edo State is facing retrogression as we speak. That's what they are celebrating. That's why there is somewhere they've already weaponized. A lot of you did not know. It is a long age something. This thing have been there. That's why you are seeing it now. I think a lot of you might have been conversant with the news now. That Elon Musk, they have realized so far $4.7 trillion from money where Cabal the thief for American taxpayers' money. Now from there they think they form USAID. Now that's why any government that must definitely succeed, if you are coming to come and help the people, you must set up some certain panels or some certain arms of government that will help you to do whatever thing that you are doing. That's why Donald Trump make Elon Musk as the head of that very department, which is called DOD. Now, Donald Trump and Elon Musk have already agreed now that 20% of that very money will go to America that are paying their taxes. 20% of that money. Why the remaining other 20% will be used for something? Then the remaining other money they will use it for something. Now, calculate how much they are still going to realize at the end of the day. Don't be so surprised. In a month, each American citizen, we are not talking about the Efulefu, they will be receiving no less than $5,000 in a month, free for them. Is that not golden age? What does it you need? The excess tax you used to pay, you will not pay it again. That's the kind of government that we need. And once it's happening in America, it will also happen in Orion. If we are not dragging these people, we drag them to Federal High Court in Abuja. Then any judge that to precise over the case, we precise over it where it was supposed to be, not how Tinubu and OKPEBHOLO or your palace want it to be. A lot of you did not know the reason why we throw our support on these people. If it is good, there will be good for it. It is golden age. But who is to make that golden age to be actualized in our various locality is what we are not still getting up to now. That's why every one of us must have to come together this time to form a formidable force. That was why when David were choosing to be a king over the Israelites, if you read the book of Psalm 133, he said how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. We are supposed to be more united more than ever before if we must succeed in whatever thing we are doing. You see this our brother in UK. I will not fail to tell him the mistakes he made the other time. I was on live video I think day before yesterday, not even knowing that they've already sent warning to him that they want to go and meet up his parents. This is what they know how to do. But the time came, he was unleashing on somebody that want first speak the truth. He joined the same people to unleash on somebody that want first speak the truth. That's why I always wonder, don't use sentiment to do anything. That's why there is no freedom fighter in this world that don't. I will support you when you are doing good, no matter what. Even though my power you the pro, say my power, my father were corrupt, for example. I will not fight you. So far you are saying the truth. But look at it now, what later happens? The same measure he measure to somebody, because I did a video about it that time when this our brother in Germany cried out, I will not be afraid to call him my brother. But a lot of people will go and hide. And that word remains today. Something that is, we cannot continue like this for crying out loud. If you be a friend and you know, if you love everything they are doing, who will have a value? I can't choose to be your enemy. That is my own. Then why lay curse on it? You're not supposed to lay curse on it. I choose autonomy when Mubawe now. Then I look at it. How are we going to settle this case once and for all? I have to balance the equation. By social by assume. That is it. C'est fini. Then what did they dislike? Now when he does that thing, by calling whether police now can't call for being, a lot of us saw it last year, what happened, you know. I do a video about it. Warning him seriously. I warned him seriously. And yesterday, I'll be there for yesterday, it now happens to him. What was the offense of that very guy? The same that guy we are speaking the truth, exposing the same entity that put us in this precarious position. The same way today you are exposing the truth, telling Oshomole to his face of what he's doing. What is not different between you and the person? Can you go to the Benin now? You can't go. So every one of us is in exile based on you speak the truth. Now there are 3 places categorically they say made for freedom fighter. We were told that we are supposed to be in exile. We are supposed to be in prison, or we will be in the grave. Now, the very day you enter the terrain of fighting for freedom, don't mock at anybody. Have you ever seen me start fighting any freedom fighter? I don't fight you as a freedom fighter. It is when you oppose me. The problem I have with some people today, because they want to oppose me and silence what God has sent me. That's the problem I have with you. If anything happens today, Newty don't go, I've lived a fulfilled life. I live by speaking the truth. Or my easy. When nobody will allow to speak the truth, I'm one of the person, a raw truth in everywhere. Oh man abroad. I'm proud today. Oh, wait, give me easy. If they say you make camp for Jana, you don't make camp reach me. Why? Because I could do the unusual. My voice they heard all over for speaking the truth. Everything I condemn. What's happening today? Why shouldn't I be happy? When class PATEL, when I know that it's going to come and cause sanctity, he's bringing sanctity to our justice system. Why can't I be happy when Pambondi will make Attorney General? When I know that anytime I do anything misbehave, now if we are dragging ourselves to Supreme Court of Abuja, the judges there, the justice system of Nigeria, we do it well, because right now the system has been clean and a new one has come. A lot of you did not really know why we celebrate. Do you think I'm or any Donald Trump, whatever they call me? How do you think I got the energy I got? That's how a reasonable person, a real person be, or the one person in Aswan cabinet, or one person in Obaseki cabinet, who even gave me 10 naira, say support us. I support the truth. That's what we do here, and we are happy about it. Now, to come back to Okpe animal, you can see to it what the so-called entity that you are supporting, what they meant for you. Other leaders are fighting by one way or the other to make sure their people they are okay. They are restricting you from a lot of things. When I told you they are using the power to witch hunt their political opponent, a lot of you never believe. I have told most of you, if you must survive the calamity that is coming, you have to go and pray for forgiveness for insulting me. Because there are innocent people you don't need to hate unnecessarily. I know what I'm saying. There are people you don't need to hate because they were sent a message. And the message were divine. You don't. Now, when he cried out, when this very boy in UK cried out, so many of us raised up our spiritual antenna. If they have done it more than that, we will press our button. Because anytime they unleash on somebody that speaks the truth, you are unleashing on us in general. But will they unleash on me right now, the same person, the same man that was having, will he have it for me rather than to say, he naked somebody of the security that he was giving. But they say him today, where if they even see and say, what did they want to do him? They don't do that guy. They hate and pass any other thing. Because what he does not know about these other people, the very day you start supporting the truth, they hate you. You don't need to feel before they hate you. The hatred they have for him. Our own BB. Let me say my own Nana BB. You own BB, International Babylon woman. Where the table is matter begin to castigate. You know why? The truth that he's speaking, Nikedi OKPEBHOLO's atrocity and inability to do what is right for the people is affecting them gradually. Is affecting them. That's why they hate him. So then why are we fighting ourselves? Or we didn't. That's why I'm very mindful of what I do. I have nothing to pray for forgiveness about what's Aloba. I've supported everybody. The very guy I supported them, not that we talk on phone or we are very close as a friend, but I call him my brother. The very day you start speaking the truth, or tell me what will make me to disconnect myself from you when you are now becoming a different thing entirely from your original being. So if you speak the truth, there is nothing. I will know you're my head do ELING. You cannot do what please them. Only what you can do that will please them. Join them in their shenanigans. Join them to say lies. That's why if you want to be relevant in Edo State, don't fight corruption. Just call Obasanjo. Obasanjo about who were the name everybody automatically, even though you are the highest criminal in the world, they will shade you. That's what they will shade you. You have no more problem. That's what they do. But when he was lamenting, I saw his first video, he was lamenting. I look at it. Then Mama took me to the book of Luke. He said, do unto others likewise what you may have them to do to you. That's why let's be very, very careful over what we put our hands. I've never one day, I support our freedom fighter, something when you do otherwise. And if I want to even hit you, I go hit you small just to correct you. I don't go. Because it's not easy to stand in this very lane. You attract a lot of enemies the very day you become a freedom fighter, particularly from that Nigeria. They can use anything to sell you out. So if you want on, they add your own journal as an individual, my dear, the God will want punish you. That is that way now. The God will want punish you is a new one. Hey, Jesus Christ, know what you book. Our ancestors is going to combine momentum together to collapse on you on a very good day when a stadium veg with idiot in another day. They think our God is that is a calamity. That is a spiritual hurricane for you. That breeze was not normal. That breeze were provoked by the galactic forces. What are you celebrating? He got me to turn it down. Everything of Basek you no more state you go down. OKPEBHOLO no man neck the most archaic human being near me. Who feel not turning it down as a part of legislation. They now pay some alien to start hyping you. When does hyping also become a part of legislation? Hey, he's coming. Let your word speak for you. Donald Trump is married, go man. I'm not happy him. I'm happy because what he's bringing. And today we are seeing it. All the dictators, all of them, they fear. Because that's why they can't women do one in they're going to be forensic analysis. All that they only make Henry. So that everybody go know, oh, man, not going to do what. Now don't collect people destiny tire. Is that hard to govern? Let your word speak for you. Everything Obaseki started, OKPEBHOLO, he cancelled all. If government does not continue, it took us again to analog. Only the one of the most useless governor, the 36 states in Nigeria, OKPEBHOLO can. Then because Tinubu tied road, which is, it is also whatever responsibility, nobody's supposed to even tell him thank you in the comment section, rather than to say, the road did not turn well. How many kilometers of road that they did the billboard to thank Tinubu? Why our people are still dying today of his security? A lot of menace is still happening in the government house. The citizens you were called, for example, okay, why did you ring the election? For those of you that are doubt to what I know is coming, the only thing that will energize your frequencies is the truth. I've said it several times with that number. I'm not a mere pleaser. The only thing that will boost your immune system is truth. I think you're giving a little latitude so that I put in our recipe here again for us. It's part of the topic. Now, video now do deep. Now, for those of you that want to use our recipe because of the weather modification, because it's getting crazier. We are seeing SS spine everywhere. I know we have a do alien try to cover it well, mommy, but may God help you in the way believe in Yini. But I know there are people who want to apply this very recipe. What you are going to be doing, you give me a pineapple. You give me a pineapple, you go peel them. That peel, that share, that that peel, wait you don't say if you want to eat pineapple normal, you go peel them. Then you go eat the whatever inside. But that one where you peel common, so it be the true way. You first wash the pineapple before you peel them. Then you cut and put them for pot. You give me a green apple. Cut them. Depends on the quantity of whatever you want to do. You put them for pot. You give me a little tea. Then you put on journal, 4 or 3 or whatever. Then you give me garlic. You do the same thing. Then water again. Then after doing all these things, I'm mentioning to you right now. I think some is off my head, you know. After doing then lime, this organic lime, you see cotton, you go put on. Then after it don't done now, it don't done. I know a lot of you may want to put bay leaf and some other things you want to put. No, but these are our recipes that be working. This one is to boost your immune system. You drink it first thing in the morning before your breakfast. You drink it first thing in the morning before your breakfast. Then you can excuse on. Remember, I've told you about ample, green ample. I've told you about lime, alimone gear. I've told you about pineapple. I've told you about the ginger. I've already ginger yo. I've already garlic yo. Then you can squeeze them together. You see pull it on, you can squeeze them together. Then you can use fit at a fit around. Before you put on for your bottle now where you want put on or keg or whatever where you want put on. Before you go refrigerate them. And meanwhile, don't warm me with microwave. If you want to take from it, use cocktail measure on before you put on for pots. The quantity you know you can drink because this is the key money. This is so a box pan you got a reno. One pineapple not be small money. This can kill you up to 20 euro or 15 euro. Depends on how you they be. So not be waiting you go to drink remain the true way. You use cocktail measure and put for pot and hang one we are first in the money after you might have brushed. They will put on for pot. Then once you just the one small, anyway, do I get one other IMMUN not one will constantly burn your man. You put it in the cup, you drink it before any other thing. First in the morning. It helps to boost your immune system. As we are still doing research, all in our papa, our ancestors, the galactic forces that owns the cosmic energy, all thing they are able to bring a lasting solution to wars on the ground, and many birds will be released. That's why we need to sustain our people. It will help in your immune system. I know right now they will start calling you a thing, just a word, come to hospital, my dear, be very wordful. the medical whatever, am I saying that amen Anna is warming up to make sure the medical, the big pharma, all their materials all over the world that can have a new one my you know. So don't let any useless doctor deceive you. If you can even work a marry you that is I know waiting at the tractor, man when you paracetamol or fensic or whatever, you know. Or you work you can't get one major problem. You depend on hospital. Don't be over detonated. Just apply this one. So before you know you are back on your feet again. And you have to admit that there's something wrong with you. Very, very important. He said you shall know the truth. In that book of John chapter 8 verse 32. He said you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And that's why that John chapter 4 verse 24. He said our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship God. Look at one thing he said. He said must worship God in spirit and in truth. Only the truth is what we need here. You can see that I'm putting recipe here. Because remember, me anybody. Our activism is not to come here and castigate you. Just to let you know, admit to this very thing. Let your consciousness be there that I have wrong. Amen, Sume. Amen, Sume. Now, at the time you are constantly telling yourself, you know, I will not die but live to declare the work of my ancestors on. Then nothing will happen to you. What will you do? Why will you do it? Be conscious of it that you want to live. Be conscious of it that there is a very big mistake you have made. And begin to do research. Okay, what can I do right now? Am I going to depend on Fensic? Am I going to depend on Nivaquin? Am I going to depend on chloroquine? Imagine a woman, a demonic woman. His name were used to manufacture what? Go and look at it. 175 years. Here my cure sickness of that. You record that out there. I know a lot of you doesn't want to do research. These are mother here, Lady Abies. If you can go to my TikTok page, I told you some time ago that Titanic never capsized. Is there. Go and watch it. I put it on my TikTok I think 2 weeks ago. If I have your number, I would have sent it to you. Man, I told you. Something happened along the line. The two ships were the same, but Titanic came up by my way. Confirm. Man, I told you now. I don't need to start, you know, we ain't talking about what am I going to gain? I will not gain anything. That's what makes us as a conspiracy theorist, you know. We tell you the tongue, you know. When I started doing my activism, a lot of people, they feel, well, all the ban. Mele, I don't talk, I did. So everything I've said is accurate and it's true. But you have to wait, not to manifest. You can go there, the newspaper they published. Titanic Imande, in that 1912, a Titanic Imande capsized. On my capsize, nothing does it. I think I can still remember during my one video I made last year when you asked such a question. Now we are going to send in one. I finally uploaded it already. It's in my TikTok page there. Then let's go to another paragraph. They just celebrated 100 days of to put the good Edo people into perpetual suffering. That's what they celebrated. They are not celebrating victory. That's why it was also scripted in the book of Proverbs 29 verse 2. It said when the wicked rule, the people they mourn. But when righteous rule, the people they rejoice. Everything was scripted. No Edo person today that is happy. The students, they are not happy in all sectors. They are not happy. The only day the way they are happy, at least he was able to do the will of the palace. The will of the palace were to see you they cry. The will of the palace was to see you cry. It's only then that is celebrating. A normal person will not celebrate OKPEBHOLO. A reasonable person will not celebrate this government. You will not call it a governor. Rather than you call him Okpe animal. Okpe Kilipoya. Okpe Kapuyo. Bring it on the street of Europe. Bring it on the street of Europe. Isakmana sale, not sale when you wire. Because it favored them. This is the mind they have towards you. But the one thing is sure, according to how it was scripted in the book of Isaiah 48 verse 22, he said, no peace for the wicked. A peace around the wicked. Their end is now. Also, in a way, they are celebrating as Donald Trump. As the American patriot, they are electing leaders that are going to investigate all these useless people, all to their esophagus and the uterus. I'm happy. Because all layer. Go and see European Union. Yeah, shake. The last conference they had here the other day, I was talking about Savannah. Is this guy Savannah now? In one of the video I did the other day, a guy came and reminded me, say, Matteo Savannah, that guy will hate immigrants for Italy. I don't know why our people know the thing. It's not all about you here. Una know waiting Arab, the Arabo, waiting they turn the whole Europe to be. Now they get UK. Now 7 states for UK. Now they be mayor. Arab. How come? Who sold it to them? Go and look at it. Go to France. You are not the person here go go zoo. You are not the immigrant they are talking to. They are using the name of immigrant to siphon to punish the citizen. How will you allow your name to be used for even no man? Are you supposed to even travel? But what have been achievement now? Just block and submit of my summer will winner. If I thought they are removing everybody tomorrow, okay, go back to your country. Most of all can't do anything. Because I don't know what's our problem. Allow these people to do their thing. It is not you that is talking about. There are people that set up these programs. They are eating your head, collecting your children in the name of immigrant. Why the same leaders, they love you, why are they not talking to your leaders? Go and look at those states today. IGRO what it generated revenue. OKPEBHOLO is 0. The 30 billion Obaseki left behind. The state is not generating anything. If they really love you, as you claim, why they not talk to your leader right from time? They know. Even now, I'm abroad. I'm going to palace you. You hear that way you must have a I'm $1 million here. Do you know why they are giving them that money? Thank you for making your state to be toxic. At least they are coming in numbers. When are you going to have sense? Most of you, if you die like this without having sense, you go pay me. Okay, wait, okay, now. You don't mean the concept by which this life we are created, work, eat, and die. How many of us today have reserves that can take off for 1 year? One animal, one idiot. Oh, one who born in network and why we will block you up on it. We are not talking about that. Have you been able to equip yourself? We're 7 person you're turning. I can't get it. We take everything to be personal. Hey, Donald Trump will have a problem with one. When are we going to reason? He said, whatsoever I hear you say to my, go and look at the 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14. He said, if my children that are called by my name shall humble themselves and turn away from their evil ways and pray. He said, I will hear them, I will heal their land. I don't know what's our problem. Why we cannot wise? We only regulate ourselves, give ourselves unnecessary name. You see today, Doria say man you take me work bien. They are bien working but you want to make it abroad. These people can cause Donald Trump, but they cannot talk to their king. They cannot talk to their governor. They cannot talk to their House of Rep member that are not representing them well. The reasonable Americans today, they are seeing Donald Trump as their Jesus. Do you know what it is? On that 1 month, that man have received $4.7 trillion. $4.7 trillion. Check American population. 20% of 100 money pay tax. 20%. They don't take a look at it. Is that one not a blessing? We don't do audit. If you're able to service 1 or 2 Agbero, you are good to go. This is the governor Ope animal that your palace stood on his back and say, carry on, Iyare, are you? Then what does that test you? Then you want to tell me you are not a normal human being. You are not no. You are not a normal human. You are not. When my work be my way bomb me once away. You are not normal now. You take a look at it. But you can complain abroad. None are racist. Savannah is a racist. He hates immigrants. Did your king like immigrants? Did your king even like you? Tell me the importance of your king to you. And you, Ozumoron. Tell me the importance of what you are present to you. Or when the area now, they are not doing to make sure we take away criminality from our side. Before election, for this very inauguration, and yesterday they are 100 days in office. Again. They keep person again. Do you know whether you are going to be a victim tomorrow? Go and see Lolokyorukwe, the president of Trader Welfare Union. I think that's the name. Who's on one occasion Obaseki accepted him, or through let me say cabinet of Obaseki. There's one or two things they were doing. He didn't really like it. Maybe for recognition. I mean, I don't need that. Me, I know they need, because they put on for all our eye. They post it for our faith. Tell us, say, what get at you, marry. And we might. But man, you both with God. Because Otan Hole, I don't be back where, you know. We are doing it for our people. The same Lokyorukwe that remove Obaseki's picture. Hoping where the God have come. Lokyorukwe today is not facing trauma because the Iyeki they brought is spoiling Lokyorukwe's work everywhere. And the same Lokyorukwe will come and shout, telling the palace to come and help them. Who know your palace area when Lokyorukwe? Why not let go and think? On a problem in man. If you then you go you why what all this sentiment about? The palace is their mission is don't tell me why are you about you now? Mona fly this night again, what bet you what? Is it don't intend to kill, to see, and to destroy? The records are out there. Some of you will start praising very black man, dark man, a new team man. Let the very dark man talk about your traditional ruler. They told me the component to say it. Let him talk about it. Every one of us, we came for the liberation of our people. But there are a lot of entities that put us, even though the state will be good, without those things, I'm going to bring it to the table. It can't work. If this entity is being fixed, the people in the street will no longer misbehave. The people today performing shenanigans that will just call you and say, like what they told this boy you call Waranya, where did they get the morale from? Where did they get? Is it not the palace that give them the morale? Under normal condition, okay, you are just autonomous of your own. You tell me not to come, but I go hit you. If I don't see you hitting, I go hit person where you need. Nugele Latin. How many of them are they don't do bagbati rich? We don't see a they advocate for one thing, talk to any government abroad. Contra. If you don't say you strong abroad, do my kind of activism. I am not your problem. You are problem to yourself. I still to make sure you know hear more because they were coming to come and kill those your children. But you couldn't do it. But you say, "Go no do it." Go me on. Run a threatening. He may work and why away. Again, my son, I will buy you know. He may have one finu wa and again I have one finu dinner. Again, at the justice system of Nigeria, I arrest them anyhow. Just look at it. Edo State have become, that is one of the most useless states in the world. We are not respected abroad. Let me tell you, a lot of one thing you does not know about leaders. Forget say the paint Obaseki, Kola and Oyomba using all these hotches. The palace were the one that gave them the license. Because if they are call all these hotches to get all these vaccinated moron and Oteleto and Ewobi, now they gave them the go ahead to start doing it. Do you know Obaseki raised every one of us morale here abroad? If this man is there for another 6 months, if not soon that I believe collecting children from him is going to be massive. Mind you will also be massive. There's somewhere I don't want to mention the name. Police arrest somebody in this Europe here. Let me just mention Luxembourg. Police arrested somebody. Do you know that person died in the custody of police? The same Nigerian Fulefu, they couldn't go for a hard protest. Come and tell us, police, when will you kill our brother, by our brother in your custody? They couldn't do protesting. All of them they had. But the same people, they have nanotechnology in their system already. Me, I just believe, and I'm going to come back again. I will reincarnate myself. If anybody, if they go again. Who does that? Man, when I see all this, for free. We're idiots. Why not buena? Oh, well, not the claim trademark or a bread looking away me. Where they talk you talk there? You think it was an easy task? Oh, no, I had, man. Come hard. Where I had the wedding girl, where surely give away. Make could do one abroad. Where you was surely give away. Menori treasure am ya woman. Because the Ghana wa na wa amu or win a wa me. Again, if you be in 5 to 5 na wa pack you na wa the hammer wallet. The singlet ya ahwe, yon pa bi aveti German police. You don't rake. Igbe you egbe now. When I've not committed crime, that's self-defense, you know. How can you see what threatening me? These are what they do. Imagine Oshewe arranging allegedly. Na yagbero ma bo wa. Oshomole nu hia we awe. Nu le no one of the oko nu we mo nu egbenu wa egbele nu hu egbeluwa. Madenu wa ya, you will be investigated. What warrior? How many times did Obaseki send anybody before you people? Oh my God, one. The skill freedom away from freedom of speech away from you. Only may blame. When I have a tell about one time, they know about where we came. Who is fooling who? Is that one also idiotic? I told you people, there are any nighter or segment one day you will speak the truth. There was a post one of these our brother raised. Enemy to my enemy to my enemy is enemy to enemy. You see all the whole comments that were there. They were against that very person who wrote that thing out. They lay shot on that very person who wrote that thing out. Now, when we started newly, it was not that rosy. A lot of us, we lose a lot of friends. We lose many bodies, siblings and all. One thing I felt of all do when I look at it that the fight is going intense, I cut myself away because man don't do adversity. Man offended. There are people today that don't pick their call. Very close. Ignana guy phone. Agbona na man. Ukpo we no work a new thing. Now I understand the reason why you were fighting what you were fighting. I'm not fighting for myself alone. Donald Trump is one of the richest presidents. No rule of America. He lost his peace for humanity. That's what we are doing here. Nobody fund us. Nobody fund me. I can't even remember right now when last somebody called us and said, Mo give you 15,000. No way, but we are not bothered. We do our own, they go. We are doing it for humanity. Why not let join hands together to save this world from all this in which the shenanigans? If America is good today, my got so many letters, why don't help him out? With the suspect say these are human sacrifice. But then, like Attorney General or Cash PATEL, we not send people or send the tapo. Our gagle are helping, and that is it. No muna ridigen, no muna ridigen can't work. Let all of us join prayers with him and I let you know, you know. When a Cash PATEL a Jeffrey Epstein list will soon be released. Donald Trump cannot keep on saying he has signed the executive order. The Attorney General Bondi. They started saying already. Jeffrey Epstein is why in an enemy. Now no wage royal dog Prince Andrew. Unu bana boy any warrior mama. Why me na a poppy no let me we were. And here get to Elian be tapitona. A poppy all let me we were. Agbene. Ekenana imwenye kira na itana we eriome tumo abi eriome Philippine tu babi. Nenemi e pire nenemi ame no ko. No gbe mo gbe igo bagbon. Vi na here yata ego we no ekun bi abeje arije na. Iyan re kama we ban go. Because across here Vatican City Agbene. Beckham Palace London Bridge ya collapse. You can see them way, Nanage. We are telling them, no what failing. They are saying it there. People are talking about it, having sympathy. Oka wune, I the way me am any young bay. Film me wage now. We are watching film. Maybe tell me, Oma say, I don't collect offering. They not see me be me. I'm also said now. But only people with critical thinker, we enjoy the new age that is coming. The golden age is here. Let's join hands together to make it work. Any person advocating to make sure those states works out. If you are not reaching out to me or you are not supporting my activism as zonking, you are not supporting our golden age. And you will be investigated. Don't pray for me not to hit you. Anything not hit you is a warning from God or your fathers to you when you care about. Otherwise, you are going to get calamity. I will rephrase again. A boy and I might you one day, but he's the greatest enemy today, according to what they have in mind. Then why supporting it? Support the truth. Truth, it be like tortoise. No matter the journey where tortoise one make or like, it must get to a destination. Lion feel you do gaga. Tortoise they do on they go. Now so you go to beke, a gui or a quack. It must get there. Now so truth be. If you look at it today, every one of you that is now hissing, hey, why we want to do this? That does. Oh God, we're making. You must do my will. Where do you carry on and be truth? You must speak the truth one day. Everything here. You must speak the truth one day. A lot of you are beginning to see now. That is. Go and see comments everywhere. The people that are never expected or have forward them argument. How would these people write such a thing like this? What is happening for crying out loud? For my mind. As if they touch New York or they touch Moscow. Or Segbeno, you must speak the truth. Because that's the only thing that will set us free. A day will come, you will admit, oh, imagine the sin you are going to be praying for. God Almighty, forgive me for insulting you unnecessarily. I'm sorry. I have nothing to sorry about. Rather than we insult you the more. A forensic machine, I got a feeling in a movie. What am I going to say sorry for? The way it was created in the book of Exodus 4 verse 19. Moses said, if I go to Egypt, they will, where the people that sought to kill you, they are gone. Anytime. A cash patel, everybody American. That is all you think. He married a biography, okay? The guy is like India and Pakistan. To be a director of FBI, up to Orion, you are going to see how our system will be cleansed. You are going to be seeing all these wicked Osomole locked behind the bar. Ima clean all to local government chairman oka ruling. We are bringing you to book. If you like, commit more atrocity. Commit it. Commit more atrocity. Not make an eye abu. That's why I'm urging on whatever thing you can do to support this very easy movement. I'm the only person that led one of the most biggest movements in the world, anti-vax campaign. He lead the talk by. You know your time now. Let anybody bring it on. You can't bring it. You are an idiot now. And we are why the way we cover up. We get your balance about who do I beg young member. One musician back come from Nigeria. Why are you doing? Why are you doing now? What are you doing? They thought this was a joke. It was not a joke. My own humanity make me nana. If you choose to weak me nana, what will he? Agbona agwa. Na so he rich. No gbene woro ni woro na. If you talk about Christianity, me take on personal wherever I be Christianity. So where you are now where me wan say where me wan say you we. We no me wan say rabi you na. We mati kokovi wo bi we chok balegbe no we. But your father could train you up. What the again already agbe ko. You think they were putting you in enslavement. It was not enslavement. How many of you today can carry your 17 or 15 years old child digwe? Why not digwe? What's your ballet? Is that one a failure on your side? Because you are raising your children in an environment that is not made for you. That's what's happening. You are raising your children in an environment that is not safe for you. And the same you right now, who is raising your children in this environment, tell me when you were told. You thought the same way. When we are can boy about you, or you can labor no do salary no. He's going to imitate his friends. A condition where I was going about you see your children were pack or wapa. One day 18 years and working on it. Or what do they again or kawawe down? Normal settle spirit or go mind dog nuga wano or what is that? You are calling well. Oh, your mom always disturb. Hello, man. My daughter, where is my son? And your son is there. Give me the phone now. And your son is it not no, mommy, I'm watching television. Your son is not there. Because you raise that child in a bad environment. Wait till influence people pass for this world. Now society influence. Don't you see most of our people today who do not want to have sense? Up till now, I was told by somebody, people are still insulting me with conspiracy theorists. Even when their husband is dying, lean, or he don't work perfect. They don't still believe that even when Antonio Dr. Fauci, BIGG, and CEO Pfizer have came out where we are sorry for what we done. The same people now where that they are still defending it where their decision, the mistake they make is a right decision. When I say those people is the one holding this golden age, I love you, don't want to support. Why did these people always pay more money for media? Because they know that any word that come, or imagine the bigger platform in Nigeria talk about something, you will not believe me again with my conspiracy theories, particularly when you are not a critical thinker. That's why I feel like, oh, Nana, when your cloud is full, the rain must fall. They feed this very old cloud with misinformation. Wamunda BBC, COVID, Ogbe 20 in Nigeria. Wamunda CNN, COVID, Ogbe 20 in Nigeria. NTA, COVID, Ogbe 20 in Nigeria. EBS, the same thing. Then me and daughter, we are mando yayi. We are yayi now. We are coming me your way. A bonnet alogbe. That's brainwashing. That's indoctrination. That to say they teach you answer what you are supposed to know. We are be over indoctrinated right from our birth. In food though, everything. That's why they weaponize all institutions. Oh, wakpa waro agwakan and even atrocity. It's a den of criminal, a den of thieves. Thank God one of their own. Then I will. Eza yenani. Is in Eza. Where my yo tika you. Me as a father to everybody. Thank God for one of our mother goddess. It's like she knew that I was almost getting drained. The advice she gave to me today is still evergreen in my heart and it's still fresh in my memory. It was also the same, the way I remember the prayer my father prayed for me, my late father, blessed memory. And during my day, you know, I'm going to do women. Precisely March 15, 2003. One early morning, I think around 5 a.m., he told me, son, boy. After praying, breathed on my hand. He said, me logo. That very word that our mother told me, or when you think you have to speak energy to people, or when you think this is your fight, you have to tell people thank you. Don't wait for anybody to tell me thank you. Tell you thank you. A mother. And it's like that word come at the right time. I was drained. For how long will I face these restrictions? There are things I will not put here for the now. Not knowing that a lot of things were going. Before I now come to know that I'm fighting principalities and power. That the people I'm dealing with the same people Donald Trump is dealing with. It is more than a real talking. A lot of you think it was just a noise. Somebody told me one day, where they are making noise. I know the book of Psalm 100. At least Psalm 100 precisely. Or we make a joyful noise unto the world. You know we converted. Every stone that be thrown on me, here from a bridge. I put some certain testimonies here. So that a lot of you making now they are walking where these are fights were divine. It was not a true radical and caricature. Not be pump and play. And up to now, we must make sure we liberate mankind. As I'm also speaking right now, because me can enjoy the galactic forces, they carry my word everywhere. They carry it everywhere. Oh, you know, me. But how many people are ready? I was forwarded the picture today. A very the woman, the girl is so beautiful. Why do you one of our allies also told me he lost his own sister-in-law also in Italy. Within 2 days, or we losable. Then where are we going from here? Then you want to tell me this one is normal? Now, what is wrong with our immune system? Can somebody please just tell me in the comment section from another perspective where but anytime I think, anytime I meditate, my mind always go to that place because I read a lot of things about it. This is what they do, you fight your antibody. It's like your antibody is fighting, pushing. Why they also pushing before they will not take over the body. That's why they bring out Omicron. Omicron is a parasite that take host, that overcome the host and become the host of the body. I did a topic about it when they told us that another one very Omicron. Go and Google the meaning of Omicron. I think 1960 something or so. He fight the host and take over the host of the body. It's a parasite. That's how it is. Now, menore. Okay, now give my no women make now hunari yo. Ne ma women down. Let even assume when we walk of a man. Ne ma go wegui. Agba mo zale na me na togi me. E ma be down e ho. Ne ma do buru adu we do tie we before. We aguro be me bi yeke. Wo si egbu eri yeke. Because we were attacking me. We ori. E mata meta. There when Nebona Dori, I went to Yagwe Nenemi Dole. Okay, what is lying what I'm saying? What is lying in what I'm saying? I went to go and confirm this thing. This is a lie. You can't leech on me. You won't leech on me because of your personal hate. Who turn now? Because the reason why I always advise us, resist away from a lot of things. Don't fight any genuine freedom fight. I damn what they yeki. It's not about the person. Arguing on who a part of your family people run on the like money, but who they here because you are myopic. It is when you are responsible, God can be able to make you carry responsibility. Who my responsibility with responsibility, and you cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. You cannot have this kind of brain you have, and you want to reason the way I reason. First of all, that old word in having that time when no man banning, you were indoctrinated. I don't fear me. Okay, look at the concept with what were created. Walk, eat, walk. Now look at the best of the air. Look at lions in the bush. Look at monkeys. Why it base all fresh? How did they eat their food? In human life, we are not supposed to over labor for anything. Right now, what we come to Europe for greener pasture, be green. Up to now, it's not green. That's why people are not doing other things to add to the one they have, just to please people. It was at the platter of God. Go and look at the whatever I showed you the other day. One guy showed, a lot of you that know Ronigbe. They had my father build in 1960 building a platter of gold on Maria Webo. Everybody were there. Today, none of the children staying in the I don't know say you go. No red or mommy no say yo man. Everybody don't do their own, they go. Now look at what we are cleaning ourselves for. Just a shelter. No make a new lady. The same way, birds we also come and make their nest here. God will also protect them. The predator will not get to where they are. Snake. Go natalakpaje. Often have a 20 years. You see some tortoises. How these tortoises have been in this book for 300 years. But there are lions there also. Then what are we killing ourselves? Why not try and let her have enabling society? They created this world for you to suffer. Now somebody is coming, bringing on the new world so that you can live well. They are complaining about immigrant. I'm not an immigrant. Stop calling yourself a slave for me. Another word for immigrant is slavery. If they come to our place, either we call them voyage or we call them tourists. But if we come here, we are an immigrant. Whether you use that or whatever. Look at the new American policy now. Before, you will have American passport. You also be having your Nigerian passport. If you are going, you go with your Nigerian passport. If you are coming back, you come back with an American passport. And right now, the new law right now is, as you are going, get a visa first before you go back to your country. If you want to do it, where they're getting lawa. You can see the reason why I castigate a lot of you here. Don't feel they've given you passport that you have arrived. A lot of you will feel okay, well, men want to me. Where shall we be me? That I cannot write the same exam, the fucking exam you wrote. Or there is one thing. Ni me uno retreat me or me ya put your manari me. Even no freaking me. But wanari and God will bless you. But there are more to it as we speak. Spanish have also said, as many people that have nationality, who are not from this very place, they are going to revoke some. I don't know how they are going to do it. They are in your planning, mama, do I feel ballsy? Instead of what to also do that same thing, to bring the thing at the table of human civilization, Malaysia, Imam Agbebe, when you talk. Then me are a resident, Yagbinane, the whole world. Then what's not the use of your passport? They gave you that passport. Participate in our politics. They gave you that passport. Help us in our nation building. They gave you that passport. Protest about it. But you will never see any Nigerian Fulefu, particularly a Doyle, make protest. Go and look at what disaster that happened in Valencia. You see Senegal, we are working alongside with them. I made a video here. We are supposed to be going. One of my two of our allies were supposed to pick me from Madrid. Then another thing came up again. Then I called them back. Okay, can I hear you? They might have stuck you there because I'm a researcher. But I was there. I still have some video today in my Google backup. How Senegal were helping the Spanish people to clean up mess, but you will not see the same. They contribute to the nation building of the country where that they get resident or get passport. They will never talk. You can't talk. You become an ozumoron. All you do is gossip, ton. You feeling go be cool on the detriment of your girlfriend or no we go no. Then why they give it to you? Now with your American passport, you have to go and take visa to go to your country. What about that they don't give you a visa where you are not going? Stay there. Is it what it does it worth it now? That I have to take visa to go to my country. My own ancestral land, I have to take visa to go there. Now, what is now the benefit of you? When we are reasons and so God to punish many people. Because a person try to put it in here to correct one or two things. We condemn a lot of things here because what about the people that owns it? After they might have give our people overdose of holiday. When the passport is allowed in Italy, Italy is celebrating passport is right now. Italy is celebrating passport is. Ne COVID why as we man could passport in Italy. Ne passport is allowed not put in Europe. Why? Because they want to also encourage you so that they will feel the pain. Thank God I have a passport. But they might be ever, they might not any. What did they benefit from it? What did they benefit from? Tell me. They be mambuga, you know. Why not let peace our society so that we have a hope to call our home? Idu or woman or see a make do yokere. When a yoke was a seni a make yokere or woman. No play like home. A lot of you be thinking of my first street. For my you make a 7 webo. At least I have my mobility. If you make a kind of penny fee now, I do insurance every year. If I'm going anywhere, I enter my car on our road now. Earlier in life, they say, I'll be manager. How many of you know you complain? Be don't want to complain. Be we but I be upa. Don't want to lose uzuwa. They somehow hang where we see they no eke no ye. There we are. Saloba wa we bless we are able marry. How many of you women through us woman who were robot dog who want me one idiotic whatever that they see no where we blow with your conscience who blow a sin? I'm with first beer or when I run over center hitter, I'm with first beer on your own salary, 1 2 no me that is not even born again. There who me zuzu ne rame pe me ore you me zuzu ni on top of AC aveliena in aye fan o egbin because if you own it you are in problem. E man no be down no be on eh o man e ti ma so no osalo in ayo pa man yan ba o man yan nebo we you wa or no be on webo we want to we me uru esi by uru hitter central hitter o down except where all the hashiri who what to we pay yo near the peso. Let me say a friend of mine went and bought it. A bin or to pay 60 euro wookie. I had it and plug it. You know, 150 euro get wookie up. Or money at the good way next month. Any money on him movie. They spent time with a bin or to pay 60 euro a month. On a day hitter, work at least a voltage on avec polo 800 voltage. On a le étoile le avec beau. A bill and I almost times 3 150 euro for one. Can you try it again? No, can you try it again the way you are? Rather than who we can pack a money, who's one summer you will blanket yabi. And then I make it to your book. Then do what I make it now. Where they make it coming from? Are we supposed to use heater as a people? No. The very day you start using heater, it make your head to malfunction. Because I'm a very DNA when you do heater. I wait out the way we do. That was why when it comes to creating Africa, we put more here. When it comes to a dose, we more here, because I would do everything. It gives us good land that is fertile. But for us to have a leader that will metamorphose it, that will generate, that will make our natural resources hard to refine. What we have, we use it to get what we don't have. Go and look at the Brian Traore. He turned Burkina Faso to something else. The Burkinabes, they are happy. But yet, a be my Yemen governor, a make a road dig when who knelt down for a road. Is this one not a road? No, is this one not a road for them? Is this one not a road? Everywhere tied, look at it. Everywhere tied. Then a man, a governor, number 1 citizen of a state, meaning that attacking one federal government, addition shouldn't show appreciation. Then I will figure you to bar. Or share with the by is a idiot. Also nonsense now. Just to the credit of Basakin so Adigwele Manamo Digwetwania. The same Modigwetwe OKPEBHOLO inherited. A hat me why ya ruling nania. The bet ni menare dono. Ni are do I make our admin my brother. We must stop it nonsense. If you do one, so if we left we do why our lament. Why we not gunu? Why so why your running? My brother we gunu we. How can you be happy, governor? Why una? I can't get it. What up, master bon? Nene cutting why and West again was salo awagbon. Eh? Me mago wa gwalo we bonu wa warrior. Ne mawo. Come to Bini. There here any more you doni adomu. Me adia do ima do we ready. That's what I'm coming to come and do something. That's the state. I can't get it. That way I hear fully webo. Neso na ne baby aya settle down. Who say you see? Here you me go fi kun wa gbe o wagbon. They frustrated most of our women. 20 years abroad, women will no ball. Anywhere but left face. Where you make curriculum where this is the job I'm looking for. All you do is to gossip around. And when the boy in Tamagba, a vaccinated moron. Most of you are very lucky where a lot of people fall victim. That's why I pray for the people that were victimized during this very injection. A lot of you are man but one year uni or punish you. It's high time we start calling spade a spade, not a farm implement. You can never preach the truth. If you preach the truth, they silence you. If you talk this one, they do another one. We don't know how to appreciate good things. A governor now worry. Why your governor going buy? Now why your people now was salo avagmo? No, we don't watch your people. What are people calling your people? OKPEBHOLO that shut down EU government. OKPEBHOLO that shut down all the institutional persecute, spend his integrity and intelligence to build or shut your down. Don't know him. What's your banning? What's your banning now? What's your banner? Yamuyeki. No higberu wagbiju wabeki. With the virtue that every mothers in a door, normal is being humiliated. You were humiliating me. Who knows what? Or where young be cannot be one be. At the time, a small boy, honor tambomu, honor gubi ye ere you were gba ubini, umay negboe, uovie dwagmo. What the book of 1 Timothy 5 verse 17? What did he say? He said, let the elder that will be counted worthy of double honor. Or especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. Go and look at how our market women are being molested. Now, the person on our warning, Eogyomba, Osiobano, Umien doesn't wait Osioba soon. Imado time, look for me. If you know you got 10 head, you can look for me. I'm very free. As you can see, you can look for me. Mobilize and look for me. Many people be government. I believe that nobody can defeat me and hold the truth. You can look for me if you want to. Nonsense. Who now the canon we arrested? A dole now celebrate. I they do you now. The time they would have focused to look about what was happening. They were celebrating Una the Kano imprisonment while their children were fully vaccinated. Oh, my way. A pains in no balance. I pray may God have mercy for the innocent people who have genuinely repented from their hearts. Anytime I'm doing broadcast like this, I'm brutal. To see most of our people say, freedom fighters should not be humiliated on no account. Even their father is not even favoring them. The sole government they are clapping for today happy. Their life is not debilitated. I have American P. You are not to see visa to go to your country. Why one 1 year resident? In a worry what Babana or what the KLM, but where can you visa? Maybe I don't know where you are a visa when you are salwa a way or woman wigby. I was Minanegua. When we have Minanegua and we van weekend. You know, some people not always selling one hand because a lot of you were lure into this very nonsense. Most of you were lure into it because you were lure into it. Any problem with it. Your esophagus were buried there. Quote me anywhere, stand there to be corrected. And I interpret a video. Go and interpret more. You couldn't let me we were. Queen of England, all let me we were. E no wagmona or reconnected Dubai. You think I'm your problem? I work for dollar. I need $1 would you? But I don't know ye matter no. The matter ye okay. Then who is to be blamed? I got $1. A matter I go what $1 doji. The matter ye talk here. A matter in okay. Okay, okay, we panic. A panic do okay do sekbe. Oh wow, you know, you want to always hear sweet things. If I talk by Nene Vero Popelo Nana, or Wahen a lunatic. Oh man, oh my only in a dose right now, rat rate in human race. Who love him and Abungile. Wana we governor, no merere. Who can make a dose to be like Dubai under another 8 years? Honor your marriage, okay. This is the person I trusted that can continue this very government. Emi ani uyoto no establish. Wana muhi, wana mosiwa, wana muyo. Right now, the people have money. What are people doing about it? A friend to your enemy to your friend is enemy to your friend is your enemy. Ewa igmela diana ne. Mami wa ho ho ai. Ima wa myopa wa ya isu obieso. Ewa na ugwa pata no so no se kwa keka. Wari yo khod. Ya e cash PATEL. Ya he might confirm it joge. Age beti ma boy kian kin. Cash PATEL will be 50 something. Na wa mu ye no wan bia na. Na wa mu ye no wan bia na. Iwe cash PATEL nana. O collect nana. O kian otere. They want the state to what be like it become lawless. That's why they evicted the government. When I October, oga suhungu, asuhungu na no suhungu. Look at people dying. People are dying mercilessly. Oh, what be yoro be yore? Nyega mi ne kan jo, but it's too much. What's happening? The man wa gbon. Look at the time the man so we are lewebu. Most of our people they sold out to their kidney just to erect a building, but today none of them can go there. Up to now, you think I'm a man pleaser? You remind me I pet you. I insult you. My activism constificated of the truth, sophisticated truth, you know. America here dollar me here war yeso no man heke. America get bad. Donald Trump don't want give a command. The head of ISIS we where this place so I think Somaliana. He ordered don't know when I was bringing him down. That what man, if I be only that guy will suffer. Auto Somole or Wanibi Yamo. We will investigate all of them. No read the why of well at them. Atie here can only do you. Don't worry. You are suffering lot of deal with when the natural resources on your ground. When you have what will make your life to be okay at home. Say what Razu will go. Myself with my mother have been identification where I the passport, you know, give a testimony. Hey, the enemy say go with nanotechnology on your head. Go and see Italy have passport in here. Let encourage them for some time here. But up to now, for you to stand for the truth and build up your immune system, you know. I got the point in Atani. Eriwa we Jesu wana do na to say I obi David I obi capital Mary Madwagui guji me David I say yo. But at the end of the day, a sagin wa lo no sagin. That 3 years old boy. Eri obi ave poru. Wa fi woriye yo de dan re osaloba ya yo de ni kalo ya ki o de no ri e weni no raviere fi woriye weni no raviere we fi woriye ori awo we hian we fi woriye we no gbo wan ba me mata we fi woriye we no ti o wan gian ba ti o wan gian we fi woriye dibo yen gare yan ma yayi. But after he might have left a blood alone, they created and he and I created you are not chatting the blood. Chatata. Oh, man, no, I can or your or your ya nerum. Oh, if the blood of Jesus Christ were one, I drink the blood. Somebody were sharing with me. And as I just go, I just cover myself with the blood. But after the very event, the pain is still there today. If your faith cannot hold you, drifting sick. Let me believe in you guys here. I remain the Archbishop of activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. So my man of funding, I'm doing this thing according to the discretion of the Spirit. When I gonna hear my MG. Oh man, oh no, now God will punish him. Who no one follow my word? Who no one will save you? Now God will punish you, Jonah. I want you to stay alive. Major or see anybody. The sky is too big for two birds to have an accident. Agbona or Yengbe. Nimiana or Web. That's why I was taking the risk for you. Where mine? Do you think I don't okay now? I hate you where Yahweh monetization. I'm maybe a contract. I'm doing it for you to enlighten you. So that we're making a very homo. My suffer now. Oh, why man them are the same leaders who make our society. Tell me the importance of Oshomole today in our political space. Oshomole me you bonoye, but he want to make himself a guy of all. They were released a government in our dinner. The first person nakawa investigate to them and no egbele. Awa ka owo Shomole akawa with forensic machine lao. Aso woman with forensic machine la those states. FBI atienu. Aso woman with forensic machine la those states. Non can do technocrat. If you not say you know they come for golden age. Aso rain one raw video. Or you will get person. Not poor body. And what did Donald they do so? Now you want to run, Don't get out for executive order was a forensic machine who was mure. Have a Mario where remain. Coronic Beke ya fe don't run not been. All as it been will be tested. Are you call? Nonsense. As well get out for mine though. If you still go carry chief of staff like Osagbovo you have with. No man where you open. All those Canadian alien. Yamami your partner fian boavedo. Ogion ban at your baseki Osagbovo you are very happy. But you Ogion ba. Osagbovo you are Ogion ba. Ogie. And no baseki opa Ogion ba. A picture ma rob yam Ogion ba ladun. Because you mu boy. Oga amu gbin awe na yobo. Igbin yobo ga amu. Abe we no man. Oh, why are you? Oh, can wa in our you know must to can wa by one way or the other. Stupid thing. The government is all about only you one alone. Let's liberate the people. You cannot say today, game and we are free. The people are still in bondage. But man, we trust you to all our mothers in the market. They are still suffering. Bus driver, they are suffering. Taxi driver, they are suffering. Keke na pen driver, they are suffering under the same Ope animal. And for you people who worship your oppressor, your pain tonight will be times 2. For those of you that want to keep on worshiping your oppressor, fighting on another new weapon, your pain will be times 2. Hallelujah. Who does that? They put fear everywhere, weapons everywhere. Oh, I don't paro needs I go again. Yage na you Donald Trump they insult him. They not band there where near way operation Ibiaka no yegmian who no yegmian we want on the set to man, the one want on the set to woman. They see had the protest against him. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was arrested. That's democracy for you. So you know where you can never hear your view. You have to work according to anything they command you. Country no Shomole. Rundoma go egun. Okay, when OKPEBHOLO gi OKPE zoology ni. O ma gun away or we no ma gba. But ogba kan we bo. Na man ni na wa keme. Abi hare we bo. Me ma me. Ibi are won gbin abetun, ibi are be ri kun ye mi an fi boy wa. Wo we ma yere nu waje ni, ege ne de. Ya we ni o ya gbegbo ani kotopa. When your number 1 man, o waru won ewoku. Ekenu we na mafonya na we Then we are war. You are bush rocker. The young governor wagon. Many governor. Over Moses. Almost in over here Donald Trump. The other day. Greenland. Donald Trump is not gay. I know you are representing. Over here. That's show me that when over here show. I never thought it would come back. So, Donald Trump picking his son. If they advocate for a papa, why not leave all these aliens? Let their children fight for them. They are using you against your brother. Then I heard today that one of these idiotic boys, you see how they fool themselves. You are a boss. You are a boss. Why not can the government reload the nana? We are shallower. Nonsense. Innocent people what demand. What damn for it. My little bonam, Ogi Masofa say, there are a lot of things my matter work for it. My man deserve a lot of things, You never deserve it. But when I don't want where they are, all I found where you like a man, you do not see anything bad about what they are doing. Then you want to tell me you are a normal human being. There's something wrong with you. You don't see anything good. There's something wrong with your head. The time they took to change the narrative of the world, they paid dearly for it to make you are today. I will not call it thing now. They spend time, but we cannot spend half of that time. Then we are fooling ourselves. We think now ourselves what they do now. So let me believe in you guys here. A wonderful day from here. I remember the whole. So I will be meeting even you can relay me. Me have nothing to lose. So when I will might be once I let the one. But I know with all my heart, God knows my mind where never mammy. But any man are son where when there's something wrong with your head. Or sure my come and we. I'm not monkeying over your decision, but I'm telling you where as you keep on holding on to that decision, your decision, or if no magba, you made the mistakes. You might want to agree, man. But where I put this narrative where my car syndrome. That's stupidity to the highest order. I think for everybody, because I'm like a father to all. Donald Trump today is reaching out to all everywhere. You know, America power, but you try to put America first. He's not doing it for America. Or to Udo, he's going to benefit from it. Ave our cravo somole, na wo share when ave filishaibu, ave jarete beda ukbe animana. No one liche mehem in your dona. If they are gone, I don't say to be good. I don't say call down under Obaseki. Nobody will arrested. A man can not underestimate anybody. It was a full democracy. When what you say, every one immobilized. Doesn't arrest anybody. Oh, show more than I'll see your banner. Well, we like, why we know wow? All your children now, then go pay. If you want to pay, atrocity one. So let me believe in you guys here. Then they are killing saludo. Buenas noches. Ciao.